Why would you say we do kirtan then? We do things that may not seem so useful. Like service, you want to think, okay, service is like going out and doing a job, making money, and serving the church or something, or or building something, or cooking something, or serving the poor, or building a hospital. These are all bhakti if done with devotion. Building a hospital, or feeding the poor and chanting God. Like what we do is we have an ashram in Vrindavan. Every day we feed like 5,000 people. Our teacher there, he's cooking every day at 65. He cooks for thousands of people and gives it out free to all these villages. But then we also follow the bhakti limbs. So these are the limbs of bhakti. There's a reason. Kirtan, hearing about Krishna, chanting, remembering in the heart, meditating. It's called smaranam. It's the third. There's three very important processes. It's called kirtan, singing, chanting yoga, kirtan yoga. Hearing about, discoursing with each other, talking about spiritual matters. Anything related to helping us spiritually grow. That's called kirtanam. Shravanam, kirtanam, hearing, chanting, and remembering. And then sevanam. So especially kirtanam and shravanam are very important because one thing our teacher in Vrindavan told us is that if you love someone, something very important. If you have a relationship with someone, in this world also, you have a husband, a wife, or a father, mother. Now, you can always be kind of doing things to kind of, like a father may be working really hard, or the mother may be working a job really hard and making money so that she can keep the lights on and, pay the bills and feed the kids. But if she never spends time with them, when that kid grows up, he's going to think, where was my mom my whole life? She may have kept the roof over their heads. She may have fed the kids. She may have, paid for the private tuition, played for Little League. But if she didn't spend time with them, then the kid will grow up thinking my mom didn't love me, right? So the process of bhakti that we're following, the actions, the kirtan, the shravan, the hearing about Krishna, talking about, it's all to spend time with those who we love. That's the whole idea. We want to spend... I heard one time, someone said, how do you spell love to a baby, a child? How do you spell love to a child? T-I-M-E. Time spent with them. Time. So when we are doing our kirtan, it's when we can be present with him without any other things going on. We're doing our services, we're feeding the poor, we are spreading the holy word, we're helping people. All that thing is his work. But if we don't have time spent with him, it means it just becomes karma, just becomes activity, just becomes karma without bhakti. So what we're trying to do is, when we are doing kirtan as monks, we've been monk our whole lives, since we were like 9 years old, our Guru told us, I want you to be a monk, grow up and kind of serve my mission. So we are all day busy kind of doing book publication, all these different things. But our kirtan, it's our time to spend with God. Because there's a beautiful thing that says that all the scriptures say that Nam Namakari Bahuda. He manifests in many forms in all his names. And Abhinatvam Nama Namina. He is non-different from his name. When I say Vrindavan or Jodi, the name has power. It evokes the presence. But a spiritual personality, their name is so powerful that it is them. When we chant Krishna, it's the name form of the incarnation of the Lord. So that's why really when we're doing kirtan, we're not trying to do kirtan to please our own senses or to please other people. That is kirtan, but it's not bhakti with kirtan. If we want to do kirtan that is bhakti, it's a time to be present with our beloved. We're trying to develop that loving relation with our beloved. We're chanting his names. It's described that when you chant the Mahamantra, the names of God, the Lord is dancing on your tongue. It's the most intimate relationship. We're doing kirtan, he is dancing with us. And that's why if you hear the stories of the Vedic sages and the different saintly personalities, when they do ecstatic kirtan, the divine personalities, they set themselves appear. They can be seen by those who have that vision. Adhyapya Selila Kore Gora Rai Kono Kono Bhagyavan Deki Padapai. All those pastimes of the Lord are going on, but only those who are very fortunate, who have that love, can see them. So for us, kirtan, katha, all these things are a way to deepen our relationship. Because like the example of the mother, we don't want to just do the service. We want to spend time with them to nurture that relationship. If you have a partner and you never spend time with each other, you're just going around working with, it's like, well, you don't love me anymore. You don't want to spend time with me. So we want to spend time with that true essence, the true spiritual reality, the loving reality in its supreme personal feature by doing our kirtan. So that's why we chant, especially, we're trying to develop Ananya Bhakti, one point of devotion. That's why there's many different manifestations of the Godhood. But we focus on one because we want to develop that one pointed relationship because, we don't want to have infidelity. This idea is like if we can sell our heart to one deity, then we build that relationship so powerfully with them, then we can see everyone is a manifestation of that same thing. But if we're many branched, Bhagavad Gita also says, if you are many branched in your focus, in your bhakti, then you will not develop that laser-like focus that is required to get to the goal. So therefore we develop this one-pointed attachment and devotion and pray to that being that, please, I am yours, let you be mine. Please, you are my pran. Please let me develop that love. So thank you for the time. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.